So, let me close all my extra windows. Well, starting this live transmission, and I miss you guys. I'm truly grateful to have you with me tonight, and it's always a great honor to come together in your higher consciousness and your spirit. It's almost like we are finding our purpose for even being here, our mission. Lightworkers, empaths, starseeds, indigo children, all hybrids, part human, but not only. I welcome you, starseeds, Pleiadians, Arcturans, Lyrans, Sirens, Andromedans, Mintaka, beings from Vega, Avion, and others, many, many more. I'm truly grateful to be sharing this time with you. I just want to make sure that there's no issues with sound. I already have our brothers and sisters, LS Dreamers. Yeah, what's up, holy ones? Let me grab my staff. Chikasma! It's that time. It's that time. And I feel myself a little bit in pain, so let me grab some medicine, because that usually helps with pain. Mokoye, Musutas, Chiwa. Alright, guys. We got this. We got this. Get the party started. Yes, yes, yes. We have Celine, welcome. Sister, your crystal is on the way, yes. Makiwa, UTD, welcome, Holy One, more members. Sarah Holder, another member, greetings, sister. Nurse Love, yeah, you made it, Holy Ones, and I made it. I was like 20, 30 minutes late, sorry guys, but you guys know my window is around this time, so, but I will keep doing, improving, but I was like, I actually started around 4:15 getting ready, but I'm dealing with some issues, so I had to, it kind of slowed me down, but thank you for being here. Yes! Hey there, YouTube Goat, Chris and Love, Brettman, hello, Holy Ones, Indigo, Wizard, ¿Qué pasó, vatos? I've been feeling okay, except I have this, I don't even call it hemorrhoids, but it's something with your butt. I don't mean to be crude or rude, but we all have this. I mean, how many people haven't had hemorrhoids or something to do with that? So it has something to do with my diet, I believe. Maybe it's my diet, or maybe it's not drinking enough water, whatever. So I'm just answering my brother's question. Little alien in the house. What's up, sister? We got our homies in here coming on in. Soul, S-O-L. Spawn, Machiwa, being before the veil. You guys are very creative. Much respect. Sarah Vega, more angels. I keep seeing 33 every day. You are unlocking yourself, Holy One. 33 is a sign. Now, just to answer your question, you would want to, there's many issues, or many things, I mean. You work on meditating, okay? Because most humans do not sit still. And it's kind of unfortunate, because when you're in stillness, close your eyes, then you go to the inner spirit. You're focused on the inner world. and that's one of the ways. Breath work. What is breath work doing? Bringing in prana, life force. Okay, so that is another way to connect yourself. If you combine the two, meditation with breath work. Now, you guys, I just want to say you don't always have to do breath work with meditation. Maybe you have specific meditations just for that, and maybe you'll have breathwork meditations, you know. So it's all up to your guys' schedule, because you know we're all busy and we're trying to fit all of this in our life, and so and just clean diet. One thing I always recommend on my channel is the alkaline diet, and I think it's awesome. Our sister, she's also starting to talk about it now, and we're like learning this stuff, you know, as we go. Like we don't have all the answers, okay? So we're just like trying to like do this without a manual, without a you know, some type of also, I would before the Christos Avatar community, there's no official really community, and from Ashiana's team aside, so, and that's okay, because you know there's a lot of 3D people, and once you open the gates to the public like that, you're gonna get a lot of, you know, unbalanced energies mixed in with your crew. So, and maybe she's even tried to do a public thing. So now we have Simone K. I downloaded Cathara, but so many pages were missing. Oh, okay. Well, definitely, Simone. Somebody help Simone out. One of you, Indigo or Celine or Starman, find a link to wherever Cathara is. Now, I have a copy. Some of us have copies, and it's not like we're in a position to offer it to say, here, take my copy, because we know we're dealing with copyrights. And so, hey, if it's online, we're going to point you there. Okay, so that's what we're talking about. Just walk your path, just step your path. You said it before, being before the veil. Kim S. from Canada in the house. What time zone are you in? I'm in Pacific Standard Time. Every time, well, I lived in Arizona most of my life, and I was always in Mountain Standard Time. So it's interesting to be in the earliest, you know, latest, I guess you could say, time zone. Well, Hawaii is actually the latest time zone. Nicole, Alvicio Josie, awesome to see you, Holy One. It's like there's mostly members in the house. Thanks to LS Dreamers, right? Thank you guys. Okay, can't be on repeat from the past though. I don't know what you mean. Maybe I missed part of the combo. But yeah, you don't want to like be what some people do is they get stuck in the past, and now they're just kind of like in some. And remember, just last live I was talking about focus. Okay, and most people are not, and they're not in mindfulness. They're not in awareness. If you're not mindful, okay, usually it's kind of hard to be aware of your surroundings and what is going on in, and it's kind of like seeing a visual gestalt of your life in the now. See it. See, you can look at things with your peripheral vision, yes, not, you don't have to look, but you look, you see this all, and start getting used to seeing 360 all around you. Imagine. What's imagination? Imagine, visualize what's all around you without moving your head. And you can even close your eyes. Now, you have to put yourself through those steps. If you just talk about it and never do anything, you don't apply it, you know, you want hands-on, yeah? You want to see what that feels like, check. You know, so, and then you can have a reference point and improve it and get advice or look up more information about it. And so that's what we're doing. We're all trying to share And because this is a group effort, you guys. We're not stingy. We're not selfish. We're service to others. And if everybody is service to others, you're taken care of. See how that works. But when there's only some people service to others, and most of us down here in 3D, most people in 3D are service to themselves. Now, they don't even really have lessons for that. What I mean is they're not learning from how to deal with that from science or religion. So now we're just very mindful, and we understand that everything has a consequence, and not based on guilt and sin. What I mean, energy consequence. So if you keep moving within the path of chaos, see, anything negative, dark, vampiric, we call that chaos. And people who speak chaos and live their life in chaos, treat others in chaos. And maybe it's a mixture. Maybe they're sometimes nice and sometimes chaotic, vampiric. So it's a choice. Even though the religion says you don't have free will, well, you do have free will. Everyone has free will. So you have free will to choose. As a matter of fact, Creator designed our piece of creation, the Guardians call the 15-dimensional time matrix, with free will. Okay? And God understands what happens when you introduce free will. Part of it itself will use its free will in distortion. In a distorted version of itself, it can make mistakes. It can become dark. God allows it. There is allowance in the divine. Okay? Not like, hey, you have permission. That's not what we're saying. Allow. Now, we don't condone what the darkness does, but we realize they're a piece of God. They're part of God. They're within God, just with us. All of us are within God. You can't escape God. It doesn't mean God's going to come and give you some spanking or some suffering. That's the false creed. That's what they, that's their hook, line, and sinker. You're damned. You're a sinner. Hello, you're going to be judged if you don't do this. So, this is no dogma in the law of one. It's pretty simple, right? All are one, all are equal. So, okay, dismiss this punishment, this judgment, this casting into the lake of fire. We're talking about a lot of things that have been created by the fallen angelics. Okay, so they're anti-Christos. They're against the Christos. They're against God. They're against humanity. They're against our planet. They want to sack our planet. They want to murder or enslave. Well, they already enslaved us. Our planet, our people, our race. They're against humans. You understand that? You understand that humans are in the way. They want our gates. They want the gates that go beyond these gates, because these gates take them to the galactic core. They want the Orion gates. They want to be able to not just F with our solar system because they're sandwiched. See, they're trying to expand their territory. That's why you guard the gates. Humans were created specifically to guard gates. Guard the stargates of planet Earth. Planet Earth is one of the universal stargates. That's pretty impressive when there's only 12. There's only 12 universal stargates, and we're one of them. Doesn't mean we're the center of the universe. Hello, arrogant human race. You're not the center of jack shit. Understand that attitude, that point of view is false. It's flat Earth is false. Bullshit. There's all kinds of BS out there. Anything that distorts reality. Flat Earth distorts reality. Religion distorts God. You see, any type of distortion, now you don't understand yourself. You don't understand or remember God. That's what we're doing as a starseed awakening. Notice it says inner Lightworker. Okay? You're not out here. You're not going out here. It's within. And so, thank you guys for being here. You're a blessing to the planet, to humanity. Okay? We're not saying we're chosen ones. That's another New Age BS. Okay? There is no such thing as chosen ones. Now, we have the fallen angelics choosing, tricking, duping starseeds, so now you work for them. Now you are running reverse energies into the planetary grids. Because they taught you false Merkaba. They teach you reverse, energy consciousness. Because they are reverse consciousness. They want you to be. So if you want to call that a chosen one, well, it's not. You would say it's a dark chosen one. And so, yeah, I'm already in pain, so I gotta take this medicine. And let's light some incense. And what I do in my personal time, I like lean all the way back in my chair, put my knees up if I have to. Those kind of things help with pain, man. Now I have to be honest with and talk to you guys about this because otherwise, you're like, what's wrong with the Athepian, What's he doing? Wakaya. I was gonna stand up, but then it was already past 6 o'clock, and I'm like, dude, I would have to move all these chairs, move all, is this stuff in the screen? It's not supposed to be in the screen. And sit on the floor. No, I can't sit, that's the whole point. I mean, stand in front of that wonderful, beautiful, you would say, alien planet surface. And you see the civilization back there, Starseeds. You're from other planets, homies. Let's hitchhike back home. And we talk about embarrassing shit in a casual, funny way. It's all good, right? Who wants to talk about hemorrhoids, right? All right, we got some frankincense. We got some copal, baby. And some of you are lighting up with copal and frankincense. Like Celine, she started getting into this too. Benzoin, and I know a few of you have, and I know I'm not selling it yet, you guys. I'm sorry. That's coming down the road, but you can still buy it yourself, Amazon or some New Age shop or wherever. Okay, so we got our benzoin, and I have lots of incense, but I have like 5 or 6 favorites. Now, one I don't light all the time because it's not a resin particularly, it's a wood. It's called Palo Santo. I love Palo Santo. I just can't find it right now. It might be in my shaman bag, so let me check. I'll check that. And last but not least, amber. Now, if you guys look for this, it's usually about $75 for like a little baggie. And they're in blocks of resin. They're not hard like frankincense. You can smush it. I don't want to smush it, but you can smush it. And you only need literally a pinch, a tiny pinch, because it's so concentrate and so strong. And I'll show you. You see the smoke? Now I add amber. That little pinch. See? Can you hear that? Now I'm just using a large mortar and pestle, and this one was food grade even. It doesn't have to be, but I just got it because look how thick it is. It doesn't get hot at all. If you have a very small container, it might get hot. If you want to be able to, most girls probably want this. This is almost like 6-7 pounds, or anyone doesn't, because they make little ones like this, but they get freaking hot. You touch them, whoa, damn, ouch. This you don't get hot. So find something that's fireproof, heatproof, whatever. So right now it's cool. Maybe I'm sitting just right. And so it's not so bad. But normally, I won't want to smoke, but this time I will if I feel like I'm in pain. Because it does help. It helps take the edge off. Helps take the bite off. So raise your hand if you want to get lit with me. Because I want to see who's smoking with me, or you could say a gummy or a blunt, man. So we're like raising, kind of lifting up, lift off, shine brightly. Yes, Vato Loco! There's somebody in the house, at least. At least UTD wants to smoke with me. Thank you, Holy One. Xenia! What a beautiful name, Xenia. 30 MYR? Please write in the comments what that country that is. Is that Tweety? Little Tweety bird? It looks like Tweety. But thank you, Xenia. Much respect, Holy One. All I know it's, I don't know what that is, MYR, but thank you so much. Being before the veil. It's up to you, Holy One. It's up to you. You can just kick back and chill. Celine wants to get lit. Hey, Diddy's is getting lit. Yeah. Sam the Gemini. I like those emojis, homie. What's up? I have to keep reminding myself, I gotta add more emojis, because as my channel grows, YouTube allows me to add more. Like they cap you. When I first started, I was only allowed 4 emojis, and then I had to grow and get 5 emojis, and then grow to 60. It's not about the emojis, but it's fun. It's fun. Destroyer Angel in the house. Well, there was like 3 or 4 of you that want to get lit, so let's do it. And we're still talking about Starseeds and Lightworkers. And think about this, you guys. A light worker, light, you choose light. Not the New Age light, not the religion light. Hello, Christos light. That means you're connected to law of one. That means you're connected to unity, consciousness, Christ consciousness. What's up? We have Christos founders from the blue flame, Christos founders from the gold flame, Christos founders from the violet flame. What's up, Starseeds, Lightworkers? Raising the bar on Earth, because the bar is pretty low here. We're trying to push it up. Right? I mean, we're in a spiritual war. And you were born into it. And it's not a new situation, because this has been since Atlantis. And if you guys didn't understand it or realize it, these earth seeds, races, they're actual races that build our DNA naturally, organically. I mean, naturally over time, thousands of years, over many lifetimes. So we went through Lemurians, we went through Atlanteans, and we're going through Aryans, and then we're going to go through other races after us. But realize, for example, going from Atlantean to us, Aryan, well, you're overlapping. So sometimes there's going to be Atlanteans and Aryans on the planet at the same time, until those other ones fade away, and the new race is higher consciousness, higher energy, and now it's the main earth seed on the planet. Right now, the main earth seed is Aryan. So there's a time when there was Atlanteans and Aryans. Technically, you will learn from the Guardian information that Egyptians are coming from Atlantis. Okay? Like the missing link or something. It's not the missing link. What I'm saying is, from here, ancient Egypt, to here. Okay? Egyptians are coming from Atlantis. They're part of Atlantis. I thought that was very interesting. I mean, when I first learned it in the material, I was fascinated by Voyagers 2. Voyagers 2 changed my life. So. Whoa! I put something on my keyboard. What the shit? I don't know what this is. I'm trying to get out of it. It like took over my whole screen, so I have to find out what this is. I don't know what that was. It's just taken over, so let me try to close. What the hell, man? It's in full mode. The whole thing is in full screen mode, and I don't know how to take it out. Oh shit, dude. Am I still live, you guys? I don't know how I put myself in full screen mode and now it's effed me up. So as long as I'm still live, it says I'm still streaming and I'm still live. Okay. Christian says I'm live. Yes, thank you guys. You guys said it. You guys are awakening and you're feeling these, beautiful truths. You're finding that, man, all this incredible stuff is actually real. There is higher evolution, there's higher beings that we're a part of, and it's so exciting to be going through these changes and to see confirmation with each other. We know it's not bullshit, man. These teachings are the real deal. And when you learn this, even a little bit of innerchristos freedom teachings, the ancient word is called Maharata. It's from over 200,000 years ago. That's when it was brought back to the, as a gift, given back to the human race again. Okay, a lot of you Starseeds, you know what you are? You're Tarans. You are Tarans going through time, the past, to the earth. We are Starseed Tarans coming to earth through the fetal integration process. Our soul goes through the fetus, the baby, mother, father, and then we're here on earth. We didn't come here by UFO, and we're Tarans trying to help our freaking past out. It's kind of like you time travel to when you were a different age and give yourself lessons like this in a loving way. And hey, it's not dogma. They can give advice, that doesn't mean you have to follow it. So here we are, all of us. This information is inside your DNA. It's all of our information. Maybe speaker one, Iyasha, brought it, helped to bring it. Oh, she didn't bring it alone. She working with the actual guardians. Here we are. So. And I'm so happy you started, was it Celine? Or somebody said they started reading Cathara. And if you guys can't find it, one of us will help you find it. Because at least start with Cathara 1, you guys. At least start with Cathara 1. Now, I'm also going to be teaching the ancient history. Because I went through the Master Templar, and she goes through all that history, and I want to share that with you. Because it's extremely important to reach a lot of the 3D people. The Earth Seeds. We came here to help the 3D Earth Seeds. Yes? So let's do that. Mokoya. Masutas. King's Talk. King Talk. Excellent grinder, in my opinion. This is a huge grinder. I got tired of the small little grinders. And some people just roll joints. They don't grind their medicine up, but I prefer it to be grounded. And it smells awesome, of course. And so, this is one of the many things we do. Not all of us, and some of us do. Because we know what it does. We know how it makes us feel. We know how the changes that are being made, because we've done it over and over again. It keeps doing the same changes, improvements, whatever. Yeah, I'm like using one of those donut pillows, and it's it still sucks, but You know, one of these things, right? So this is about using your palm chakra. You don't have to use your palm chakra. You could just point at your third eye. Once you sacred energies, connect to energies, feel energies, see energies, connect to higher consciousness, cleanse, purify, love, joy, bliss, grace, Machiwa. Where'd it go? Oh. Take a drink before and a drink after. Starseeds, Lightworkers, shining your light, shine your light. What do you think you're supposed to do with light? Shine your light. Spread it around the world. No coughing. When you drink before and after. It's already working on my third eye, dude. I feel it shooting across my forehead. One thing you guys can do when you're in meditation is even a slight smile. See what that does to your meditation. You have your regular, and then it's feel my chest, my solar plexus. My crown. It's an actual feeling. You feel it build up in that area, which is a vortex. This is a Merkaba star, man. You have 12 stars. All humans have 12 Merkabas. How many humans know about them? Know how to use them, know how to access them, know how to create and build them? Not many. Most people don't even know what the F Merkaba is. What's a Merkaba? What is that? Is that something you put in a burrito? Or what is that? A chakra is a gateway to other worlds, other dimensions. No wonder science doesn't talk about it. Does science talk about chakra? Nope. Spiritual systems do. And why is that? Because the scientist doesn't have its heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye open, does it? It doesn't see it, it doesn't believe in it. It can't see it or measure it, it doesn't exist according to them. Bullshit. These other beings see it because they're from other worlds. They're called Starseed Lightworkers. What's up? Okay? Not intrinsically better. No, we're not saying that. Simply as some being in a higher, in another location. Sort of. You know, it's not really in another location, but it's like that. You know? You find yourself eventually becoming aware inside your conscious energy, your awareness, your understanding, and your vision. See, while those people don't believe in anything like a spirit or a soul or an alien or an angel even. You know, because there is atheists on the planet, they don't believe in a God. So, okay, they don't believe in anything outside what they think is physical, which isn't physical. That itself is an illusion. You see, these beings, I'm not trying to be unloving, but they haven't evolved like the rest of us. They're still stuck in that rut, in that reincarnating. It's not good to do this. Just saying. You can do whatever the F you want, because you're God, and you're sovereign, and you're free. That's the real truth. You aren't a guilty, sinful human. You're not inferior. You don't need to be saved. I love you. We talk about God. We talk about Jesus. Not from that point of view. I love you, angels. You light workers. You empaths. Starseed. Vato locos. Christ gangstas. Real Christ, not the fake Christ. Because there is a few of those. 3, exactly. Well, there's 2 fake ones and 1 real one, so that's 3, you know. There's that number again. 3, 3, 3 makes a triple trinity. So, that's why I like 3 nines. That's 9 trinities. 3's, vato! Okay, 9's divisible by 3. 3 divisible by 3. 3. Trinity. Universal Trinity. Cosmic Trinity. They have names too. Universal Trinity. This is fun. So I'm smiling and being playful and still teaching. Can you have patience? Elohai. Holy Elohai. Holy Seraphai. Holy Brahmarama. The universal, because it's the universe level. So it's the universal Makoi Trinity. So beyond the universe, we all know what's greater than the universe. You can ask a child. A cosmos. Yes. The cosmos is greater than universal level. The cosmic matrix. AKA the Kundalini, man, woman, what's up? And so I like that. It even sounds good. And if it sounds good, that's a resonance. That's a good thing. You resonate with the akuchia. I resonate with the law of one. I mean, what? There is no other logic. Everything else is illogical, nonsensical, against the Christos. And remember, when we say Christos, it's really inner Christos, inner spirit, inner God. So when you say Christos, inner Christos, it means your inner God. You are in it. This inside, your inner Christos, is your inner God. You are God. With all of us as one, God. There's only one creator. And that's what the unity concept is about. Acknowledging we're all part of the all. It's almost like, what's wrong? You dark ones don't understand that. You don't understand you're all part of, you're so into science and mathematics. You must have calculated that you came from some source. You came from some higher level creator being. Your science shows it. You can't deny it. God is tangible. You can't explain the soul. You can experience it. It's here's the soul, here's the soul, and here's the soul. The third eye, 6th chakra, the throat, 5th chakra, and the heart, the 4th chakra. Green ray, blue ray, indigo ray. This is the soul. This is extraterrestrial to Earth. Because Earth is below, down here, in the solar plexus, in the groin, and the butt. Just thinking about sex and survival, and some mind, ego shit. That's the limit of 3D. Because they're stuck in it. They die and they reincarnate. Oh, you think that's cool and good and spiritual and shit? No, it's not cool and good. It's spiritual, but you know, it's not a good thing. You think it's a cool thing that you have all these lives? What? Did you know that you've been repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating? Whoa, what's going on here? How long do we can keep repeating? And then now, every time when you die and come alive, you forget. You're blocked from your memory. You're blocked from your memory because you're blocked. You're blocked from advancing in the spiritual realms, Holy Ones. We're in a spiritual war. And the other side, the dark side, have inflicted this on you. It's a spiritual war. Did you remember that part? We are in a disempowered state. Our whole race, I mean, not the entire race, a big portion of our race fell. So we're simply returning. It's like re-evolving back to what we once were, because we're in a fallen state, a de-evolved state. Less chakra, less consciousness, literally. Less intelligence, literally. Every dimension from 3 to 4 is a huge jump, leap, metamorphosis of life. They're so higher evolved, we would think of them as gods. They're not like you think of as a creator. There's only one of those. Okay, so you didn't wake up to become a god when it's the God. See, that's a greater identity. The complete God, the one that encompasses everything, right? Because there's nothing outside of the solo creator. See, some people will call that monotheistic bullshit. Understand, we're not choosing between monotheism and pantheons, you know, that means more than one God, multiple gods. See, you're seeing it the wrong way, Holy One. You're seeing multiple individuals. There's no such thing as an individual. There is only the singular consciousness of God experiencing itself, not his self or herself. That is a huge distortion of what you think, or limitation of what you think God is actually. So realize God doesn't even have a body. But there's only one creator. And creator has thoughts, has intention, has spiritual will. God created levels of itself inside some technology. God put itself into technology that created these worlds. You would say like a hologram, virtual reality. It's a 15-dimensional system. It's a mathematical system. It goes by unified field physics, particle physics, you know, fission and fusion. That's what that's about. And going from particle to antiparticle to antimatter. This is spiritual science. Not just some lofty, just conceptualized or maybe some beautiful paradise. I don't know. No! This is a mathematical, God is numbers too. Not just spirit, not just powerful in all these different creative ways, but also in logic ways. And God is great. Remember, God is everything. So God is science, God is numbers, God is a loving person, God is a hateful person, God is everything. You can't suddenly be part of God, fall away and separate from God. You're never separate from God. How do you even visualize that? Please explain to me your logic, illogic. How could you literally imagine yourself outside of the Creator? And if you have thousands of gods, who made those gods? Because something made them, something had to come first to create the first thing. Someone had to create one of those first gods then, at least, right? You didn't just have spontaneous multitudes of different beings. No, it started from one. You know, you have a family lineage, and you're right here, right? And you're going to have children and grandchildren, and that's going to be a lineage. You're inside a lineage. It's the same way with spirit. We have souls, but there's oversouls, and there's avatars, and there's something called Solar Rishi. I'm seeing some beings. Yeah. Now, when I'm not doing a live, if I was to do this medicine on my own in the middle of the night, because I'm one of those people who stay up late. Not as late as I used to. I was really, really bad. I used to wake up go to bed around 6, 7, or 8 in the morning. You know, screw that. Anyways, but I'm still going to bed late, but it's around 3 or 4 or 5. 3, 4, or 5. That's better than 5, 6, or 7, or 8. So anyways, I would be like experiencing. It's not seeing. That's the wrong word, you guys. Come on. You're actually, just like in a dream, you're teleported. Your consciousness is going to a different level. Is everything okay, you guys? Is the show running okay? You too, Celine? No way! What's up, sister? I'll have to call you sometime. Hey, you still awake? I'm still awake. Are you still awake? No, yeah. Take a hit. You go to sleep, sister. It's like something is trying to get rid of me, but can't, because I've risen above that fear, because death is a myth. We are eternal. You said it, Simone. Standing in your power, sister. Yeah. Mature. Brothers and sisters rising in their chakras, higher identity. And the beautiful thing is, it's in your closet. Go get it. You know, it's in your DNA. It's inside, already here. Just reclaim it. It's not free though. It's not fast. It takes freaking hard work. There's not some solar flashes, automatic approval, credit, FICO bullshit. I don't know. You don't just get off scot-free. It takes hard work. Yeah, sorry about that part. It's hard work. Growing a whole strand of DNA, 2 strands of DNA in one lifetime, when it normally takes several thousands of years. And that would be many lifetimes. You know, there's 26,556 year cycle. That's how many years. Get it? And then it ends and repeats. Notice the part where I said end. This earth cycle will end abruptly, eventually. Not yet, not for a few thousand years, but realize that doesn't mean there's going to be a pole shift. That's what these aliens do when there's a Stargate opening cycle. Then there's a spiritual war while it's happening. Hello, this is one of many ascension cycles. This is the one that we're in right now. And every ascension cycle happens in this huge cycle. So we're not going to get another one until 26,556 years. So if you guys don't ascend, you know, after living again and again and again and again, oh, you're going to go through another 26,556 year period. Do you want to do that? Much you. Yeah, Starseeds, we got this. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, shit. We have this growing desire, this passion, this love rising within us, starseeds. And we can, with conviction, you and I, brother and sister, can say we are representing true light, not this fake light. They don't realize they're actually being anti-Christic. They're not really, truly unity, are they? Okay? You see how you will see how your false unity doesn't work. How your fake ascension techniques or reverse ascension techniques are harming you, not helping you. You get yourself pumped by these fallen angelic New Age systems, and now you're serving them. Now you're giving them power, giving them energy. You're fulfilling their ambition, their avarice, fulfilling their dominion, their genocide. You're part of the phantom. You're serving phantom. And you send your guilt, you send your shame, you send your sacrifice into the world. You're anti-Christic, honey. You're against life, you're against your own race, the human race, and you're against earth. You're against God. When you think you're following God, no. You're following some fear, guilt, shame, burning angry system. You got duped. You've been pumped. There's starseeds. Hi, starseeds. How you doing, baby? We're like coming to remind your asses about this. Wake up. You are guardian angelic humans. What the F are you doing, humans? You have a covenant. What covenant are you serving now? Well, look what you're speaking. Look what you're thinking. Yeah, what you think matters. Your life is what you are thinking. So keep thinking it if you want to. I love you, baby. Yeah. We're coming on in. Christ, consciousness, Christos, coming on in. You are all avatar, Christos. You're all these high-level, 12-dimensional avatars. Understand? Your consciousness, your soul, is indwelling a mortal body. Your eternal life. You're in the level of immortality. And you chose, because you love the humans and the earth so much, you chose to go down in evolution for a little while and experience, damn, this sucks here, some 3D life to help the humans. We're service to others. We're serving the earth. We're sponsoring the healing, like bringing the guardians healing. We're bringing this unity of God. It heals you when you understand that you're all part of God. It heals you when you discover truly you're not a guilty, horrible person. You're not a sinner. You're not damned. Okay? This is all wicked concepts. The guardians wouldn't say wicked. They would say negative. They'll say positive and negative, not evil or good. Because remember, it's all one. So you can't call part of God wrong or right. That's one of the heavy principles a lot of people can't agree with. But for the hardcore ones, realize that even wicked beings are God. They're inside of Creator. You can't stop being God. When you learn the science, you learn that every single particle, and there's something smaller with the Guardians called an ultramicro particle, is the particle. The smallest thing in our existence in the 15-dimensional time matrix. It's the same thing in all the time matrices. I mean, all the density matters. The smallest particle is the particle. Say it with me. Particle. Particle. Okay? So, every single particle is the consciousness of God. So, if everything is made of particles, chemicals, atoms, all these little things, right? If you're made of these things, well, they're all made of particle. And particle are individual, not really individual, but you know what I mean, a unit. So if you got one unit, it's a particle unit. And maybe it takes millions, billions, trillions of particle to create something small in of our atomic structure. You know, these things are way below, like smaller than the quark. So that's how you have to understand everything, you guys. Always remember that in the back of your mind, that everything is made of little tiny, the tiniest possible particle called an ultra microparticle, the particle. Everything is made of these little tiny, ultra tiny particles. And those things, the units, single little particle units, are made of the consciousness of God. One of the Ascended Masters. So, there's a lot of Ascended Masters from. I can imagine that one of these Ascended Masters are projecting many particle at once. So, nothing is not God here. Because everything here is made of particle, even naughty people, even good people, dark people. Oh, naughty and good. Even all beings, all creatures, all things are made of little particle that's the consciousness of God. So everything is the consciousness of God, everything is God. You're being projected from the highest level to the lowest level by God. God made a spectrum of itself. These are different levels, different versions of God, and the lower you go in vibration, the lower vibration is the most distortion. It's like saying that, okay, I got the original, and this other person only has a copy of a copy of a copy. Well, that person takes it and makes more copies. Now it's a copy of 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 a copy. That's what humans are in Earth. We're a copy of a copy. We're a distortion of a distortion of a distortion of a distortion. So we're trying to reverse that. Ascend, now it's more of a greater. Ascend back to a greater. Ascend back to a greater. Ascend back to the final, all-encompassing God. But it's all coming from the source, one single source. That's why we call God the word source sometimes. And it's not wrong to think of God as source. You can say source. You can say source God or God source, because it's an implication saying that, hey, everything comes from a singular, unified source. It's God. That's what the real God is. It's everything in a field, and a spectrum of fields. And all of this is God gave us the science behind it. God teaches us how creation actually is, how it works, and how you have direct access to creation. How you have the Christos, innerchristos, inner God spirit. Everything's a particle unit. In this hologram, everything is the spirit of God at different levels of itself. The lower you go, remember, you're falling into unconscious oblivion. You return to God too. All fallen beings, dark beings, they're self-destructing. 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 Another way of saying de-evolving. 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 You know, when Dimension 1 is subatomic until you go into what Ashana lovingly calls space dust. Now source, God, remember we just talked about that. Now God source recycles your ass. You know, it's like you reboot your computer or delete something and now replace new files there. It's still on the computer and the memory is being, when something's deleted from both the computer and the recycle bin, now it's gone. But the space was emptied for new spirit. Self-destructed to space dust. Now the vessel is empty for new spirit. Recycled. Nothing ever dies. There's no such thing as death. That's an illusion. There's no... Death implies ending. There's never an ending. Your spirit is immortal. Your spirit, that which is indwelling a body, you're like in a puppet. You're moving it. You're talking it. You're making it do stuff. Wow. When you know from these teachings, you're not here. You're in the fourth dimension right now. All the human race is in the fourth dimension. We're all astral beings. And we put our spirit, our consciousness, same thing. Same thing as energy. We put our energy down into the density 1 level called Earth, into a body, into an embryo, which grew inside our mother's womb. Now we're in the 3D. That's how we got here. Getting it, homies? We're in the fourth dimension, man. We're astral beings. What's up? Having a 3D human experience. We came inside the body of a human here. Hello. We're in Tara now. Having a virtual reality down here on Earth. But there's a science behind it. There's a science behind it. There's spirit uses stargates. That's why there's wars. And not just earth wars, there's spiritual wars. And that means higher density dimensional wars over stargates. They're the most precious thing in the time matrix. The most valuable thing in the time matrix are stargates, man. That's how you even go anywhere. If it wasn't for stargates, everybody would be isolated in their density universe. You'd just be not able to go explore anywhere else inside just one density universe, which would be have galaxies and all that, you know, planets, races of beings, ETs, extraterrestrials, aliens. So we're all like, get it going on. Let's put some more incense real quick. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling better. My pain is just like I thought. You take a little bit of that, the pain's gone. I feel good. Not right now, at least. Kuchiwas. Yeah, I don't know what's up, you guys. I don't know what's up. I'm just going to have to go clean diet again. I don't want to, but maybe I have no choice. Because I like going out with my elderly friend. And she's like a old elderly lady. And she's living, because the owner of this house rented out the guest house. So she was there before I came here. And we became friends, and she's like older lady, and I just kind of like, you know, hope she's okay, you know. But she helps me go where I need to go. Like today, we went grocery shopping together. until I can get my truck fixed. And that's okay. So, we're living day by day, man, trying to expand, evolve, for real, right? We ain't got no time to be playing games. We tell you like it is, homie. You know, get out your crystal ball. Got this going on. You guys want to come to my planet? What's up? Yeah, baby. I love you guys. How you doing, man? Check it out. What's Koyas. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've always loved crystals, man. My first love was amethyst. I couldn't resist that beautiful purple. It's like brilliant energy. Hello, somewhere close to indigo. Chivasur. Like to wear crystals, shungite, and copper, and amazonite. I believe that's amazonite and more shungite. Oh no, this is amethyst with shungite. So it's very protective against those, even those electrical, harmful energies. You know, because there is some harmful energies. And if you were able to sense them, you would be able to avoid them. You know, but most people don't sense these energies. And, you know, oh, it says 11:44 and 77 people online. Dude, it just said 11:44. Oh my gosh. Now I just lost track. That's blessed. I like that. What's up, homies? What's up, family? You guys are awesome. You guys are these light workers, aren't you? Yeah. We're bringing in light. You're bringing in light. You're bringing in light. Let me use the other glasses. What's up, light? Are you shining brightly? Are you shining? Yes? Come on. Luna 209. I've been getting 7 all day. Let's go. What's up? Yes, familiar of sacred light. You said it, Celine. Yeah. And you guys will start experiencing paranormal and supernatural things, man. Ain't nothing, you know? You're not going crazy. That's what 3D wants you to think. Because they think you're crazy. They're just 3D. What do you think? You know? So, they don't believe, a lot of people don't believe in God, you know? Or don't give a shit. They're not even thinking about anything spiritual. They're too busy in 3D. Hello? They're in the ego. They're just living life through the ego. Nothing more. They don't see anything beyond the ego. And you can sure see those people when you start engaging them. You know, if you have to, unfortunately, interact with a negative one who's like had a bad day, you're in trouble for some trouble. They're vampiric, understand? And you don't want to be vampired. You don't want your children to be vampired. You know, we are Starseeds Awakening, realizing that we've been disempowered and we're simply reclaiming our consciousness back. Because we're not going to feed those vampires no more when you're aware of them. Hell no. What are you serious? We make big changes, right, guys? Right, boys and girls? We make things, even if it's giving up stuff we might have been enjoying, but it's not conducive, or it's probably unhealthy, or it's probably not good energies. You know, some really probably horrible energies. you can like remember that stuff, but don't dwell in it, and see your growth, you guys. See how we used to be. I know I did some despicable things to not people, humans, but whatever. Not stuff. Oh my gosh, am I kidding myself? What are you doing? Are you serious? I did that. But you can't even think of doing that. You can't even think of beating yourself up or feeling guilty. I mean, you don't do something wrong. Of course, if you did something wrong, you make up for it, or you make sure it's all you fix that. Whatever, So otherwise, we're God sovereign free. We're trying to be our best versions of ourselves down here. That's part of this awakening. Because we're reclaiming our power. It's not an ego trip, man. And if some of you light workers, man, it's unfortunate, but some of you get these ego trips. You start thinking you're the shit, and now these people are below you, and you treat them that way, you talk to them that way, you think about them that way. It all starts in the thoughts, by the way. So you got those thoughts going on that, oh, I know this shit now, I got some power over those who don't. You haven't learned. You're not learning. You're just coming from ego hunting. Sorry to be the one to tell you. You need to heal that negative ego shit real quick like. What's up, honey? Let's hug. Yeah. I want to hug you for like 22 seconds, man. Maybe 33 seconds. Ooh, we can really get some hugs down there, right? Shikasma. We're doing this, you guys. Thank you for being here on my live. And if you guys like anything you've heard tonight, or any of my recent videos, my 600 plus videos, hey, you guys, we're approaching 700 soon. Please consider supporting Christos Avatar, donations here, super chat, what's up? Or there's a PayPal link below, so you can donate that way. And also, you guys, you can also support Christos Avatar by buying one of my art pieces or my crystals, like Celine has done. She's done both. So thank you so much, you guys, for those of you who become members and are helping support Christos Avatar. We can't do this without you. That's how we're running, being able to have a full-time show, because it is a full-time job. So I love you guys so much. We're a team. And I saw, why am I doing this? Why did I make Christos Avatar? Because I got so into the information, and I saw myself, after doing my own research, that where's the communities? There was one group that was being run by Mosimo, but he fell from it. So that was one group but now here's, we have our sister Arlen Clark, but she doesn't really teach that crystals information, and that's okay. But she was one of the ones, and then there's also another one called Lisa Renee. So there's only a few of us, and much respect to anyone else out there I haven't mentioned, but I know some of us don't have like that exposure, or don't want it. We're more into like Telegram or something, and so we never get to hear about you or your teachings, by the way. So, but yeah, it's awesome that there's some of you speaking this truth, and you guys don't have to start a social media thing. You can always just be active in the community, active in your own family, like bringing this information to them, like in a dialogue, like you're expressing the values, and you're walking unity, and you're teaching people unity by how you have your point of view in the world. You bring the point of view of the crystals, the inner Christ, the inner God, the inner God spark, God's spirit. So people think that's the soul. That's not the soul, you guys. When we say the soul, that's the density 2 level of yourself. which is you now. Remember, we projected ourselves, a piece of ourselves, down here. That's what we are experiencing in a 3D. A projection of a soul up there. Inside here is your inner God. All beings have the inner God. All beings are part of God. So, but most teachings out here don't, like in religions, they don't teach you this. Or in New Age. It's all about some hierarchy, some, not law of one. It's definitely something that's distorted, and mostly there's going to be, you notice in religion, there's a bunch of middlemen to God. You have to go through priests and bishops and the Pope and whoever, the priest in your, or the deacon in your church or whatever. Now you got to go through him, her, whatever. It's ridiculous, right? So, no, they don't understand unity. Is that unity? That is not unity. That's separation from God. And that you have to come into God, return to God, because you're in the sinful, you were just born automatically a horrible, terrible sinner. Because of someone ate this piece of fruit, no less. Some brilliant logic and I don't know. So you're like gonna suffer now as a sinner. What? No! Are we suffering? Yeah, we're suffering, but understand, because you fell down to a suffering level. Because our race has fallen to a low level. Because our, religions have fallen low levels. I mean, to like twisted, distorted teachings. No, more than that. They're actually vampiric teachings. Taking your power. Understand, the true God, because there is the real one, the true creator, would not ask you to sacrifice anything. Will not put you in torture. If you're experiencing torture or horrible things, you made him. You manifested. You are experiencing exactly what you have thought about, what you have done. That carries over from lifetime to lifetime. You did a bunch of shit, you're going to be inside shit. It's called karma. Ever heard of it? So, thank you for those hearts, by the way. You're so kind. Give me a hug. Yeah. Yeah, it's you and me. Yeah. On a deserted island. Oh, yeah, baby. So we got this, It's like a spiritual war, but it doesn't mean it's scary and ugly and depressing. No. It's a spiritual war. And you stand in your light, you stand in your power, and have a party. What's up? I want that lifestyle, right? You guys are just with other blessed people who are not judging each other, just loving each other, respecting and smiling to each other. Whoa, not stabbing each other in the back because they love each other. You're it's like, don't even have to agree with each other, but you still love each other. Do you understand what unity really is? And I know you guys do here at Christos Avatar. My little alien, my Celine, Starman, Indigo, Wizard. We're like, this is something going on. At Christos Avatar, it is like, I didn't want that to happen where there was no community. We have a community. We're not like representatives of Asha and Nadine. We're not saying that, Yasha. We're simply, it's kind of like you had a bunch of football fans who love the Raiders or something, or whoever team, and they got together as fans because they all love it. They all love football. They all love the Raiders, for example, and they just love the spirit of the game. So they get together. Hello. Christos Avatar is that. We love the information. We're part of the information. It is our history. It is our heritage. It is what we're supposed to be representing. Hello. We find our family. We found our purpose. And you don't even have to agree with all of the teachings from Speaker One. You can believe whatever you want. See, it's beautiful. You're going to have bad experiences, sad experiences, depressing experiences when you follow chaos, negative, dark, angry gods. That's vampires. That's old school, man. That's old shit. Really? You still stuck in that creator God shit? You're still stuck in that worship and that sin and that guilt and what up? What up, homie? Chi, what's up? What's up? What do you gotta say now? Are you awake? Did you wake up, Indigo? Wake up! Wake up! Did you know? All of you have your own unique signature. You have your own codes. Indigos, Starseeds, we drop codes. Starseed codes, homie. Yeah. You have your own signature. You're dropping your unique codes. We need them. We need you here, homies. You know, Christos gangsters. The inner Christ stars are awakening. We're like, you know, like waking up out of the wound, and we're like, whoa, now we're here, now we're aware, now we're gonna kick some holy ass. You know what I'm saying? It's time to bring that Christos message into of unity consciousness, of Christ consciousness. We're going to blast the truth into these planetary fields. We're bringing that heritage here. We're claiming it. We're sharing it. No stingy servant self shit. If there's a med bed, we're all getting them. And we're healing our bodies. Suddenly, we're now living 100, 200, 300, 400 years and beyond. Suddenly, we're not experiencing diseases and sicknesses. Whoa, what's up? That's our heritage, homies. That's what we're going to reclaim. That's the timeline that you and I, brother and sister, Starseed, Lightworker, are creating. We're creating that timeline right now, in this moment, in all our moments. So be mindful of those moments, you guys. We're not perfect, so don't beat yourself up when you fall down or make a mistake. Maybe you were taught that way since a kid. You were told you're a loser. You're not going to accomplish anything. You're ugly. You're stupid. That's a big one, probably. You're stupid. You think you're ugly because you were mentally warped as a little kid. These freaking parents are vampires. They're feeding off their freaking kids' energy. It's sick. Sorry you had to go through it, Indigo. Sorry your parents were sucking you. Vamping? Oh, you say vaping? No, vamping. There they go, vamping me again. Oh, I'm grounded for another month, 5 months, 6 months, whatever. Can't go see my friends, can't go on my vacation, can't go with the school trip. Oh, because there's something wrong with my parents, you say. I can't see my girlfriend, I can't have a girlfriend, I can't see my boyfriend, What's up? You guys know vampires? Have you had some vampires in your upbringing, in your life, in your love life, in your friend life, in your church life. You've been experiencing some vampires. Why is there perverts in churches? Why are they molesting kids and stuff? What the F is wrong? Why is it happening in churches? Coming from churches, happening in churches. What's going on? Sickos in churches. Why? What's that about? How come there's a bunch of men clubs in those higher elites? That's disgusting. You know what they said about, Obama's, other. Obama, is that an American name? Just wondered out loud. No, it's not. Oh, I thought you had to be born in America. Yeah, you do. Oh, remember that Hawaii thing? What happened in Hawaii, Obama? What happened in Hawaii, Winfrey? Oprah? What's going on in Hawaii? You got some, I didn't say homos, did I? I said homies in the White House. You got some homies in the White House. It's freaking disgusting. What are they doing in the Oval Office? Oh, yeah, they're going to special places. How come? Where are they going? How can they go there? What's up? What are they involved in? Chicas. You guys become awakened. Understand the elites are the fallen ones, the dark illuminated ones. Understand they're actually called Leviathan. That's what the Guardians call them. They're extraterrestrial hybrids with humans. They're not human. They're something other than human. But are part human, so they in their DNA, because it was put in their DNA, so now they can fall for you can fall for them as humans. There's hybrid humans here. There's 5 major groups of humans. Wow, what? There's 5 major groups of humans. So you have more than 5 blood types. You have humans. Just regular old human. Earthseed. That's one group. That's the biggest group. Then we have 4 other groups, okay? We'll start with Anunnaki humans. They're hybrids. That's a group. Then there's human reptilians. Part reptilian, part human. That's a group. Then there's a group of the Leviathans, the Illuminati creature things. Then the 5th group is indigo children starseeds. What's up? What's up, Lightworkers? Yeah. So, it's a spiritual war. We're being invaded. We have been invaded and taken over. I've heard Oshana say herself out of her own mouth, we're behind enemy lines. Machiwa. We knew that. We know that. We know that we're trying to do a rescue mission. And when you even learn from Voyagers, you guys, that we were destroyed twice, our human race. The Guardians have had to seed us one more, we're in the 3rd one. They've seeded us 3 times here down here. We were wiped out. And we're already being ruled here on this time all around. And in Voyagers 2, they've released the future to us. They tell us the future. In Voyagers 2. You can get it download it for free from the internet. In the future, the Dracos and the Zeta Gray aliens take over this planet. be in their martial law, extraterrestrial martial law. Can you imagine that shit? And you think you're the center of the universe. Clowns. Machuas. Oh, wow, dude. I hear the wind really loud. If that makes my electricity go off, now you know guys know what happened. I hear it howling. Interesting. I love you guys. I guess it's kind of getting that time, right? But we will, on this channel, we will be talking about Atlantis and Lemuria. Remember, I want to go over the ancient history. Even since Atlantis and Lemuria days, when they first destroyed each other, even. This happened on Tara originally, man. A cataclysm. Because the Anunnaki came to Tara and effed with our people. You would think that Javelin humans would be able to just, you know, see through their bullshit, but they got duped. Just like we're getting duped nowadays. Like, you think it's impossible to get tricked. But people start following vampires, dude. Dark beings, dark shit. You know, a lot of people get into a cult. They get into channeling. They get into black magic. They get into all kinds of freaking dark shit. And that's okay. I'll have to reboot the computer because I don't know why it does it. Or only one of my windows has done that. I'll figure it out. Christian, thank you for sharing your truth, Holy One. Tracy Joe Hill, Light, Lemuria. All your plastic boxes are cool. What? Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, Atlantis it's a huge part of our drama, you guys. And you know what the interesting thing is? That all these timelines are and different time vectors are happening simultaneously. And so those dramas in ancient Egypt, those things that were happening in Atlantis, those things that were happening in Lemuria are happening now. Right? So when it comes to a reality for us to time travel using our light vehicle or Merkaba field, well, that's a reality. You'll be able to travel in and out of time. That's your future evolution. You'll have that power to be able to travel. We talk about spaceships and traveling light speed or jumping through stargates. Well, your body can travel without a spaceship. See, in the 3D world, that makes no sense at all. A light vehicle, yeah, right. Hello. The Inner Christos teachings, the Freedom teachings, Ashiana, Speaker One, she's, you learn that. You're going to learn that through these teachings. How to do that. How to ascend through your Merkaba star. Remember, this system's about the Christos. That's why we say your Christ star. Christ, Christos. And remember, the ancients spelled it with a K. Christos. K-R-Y, K-R-I, whichever you prefer. Seriously. I used to prefer K-R-Y, but now I prefer K-R-I. And we all have that prerogative, I just thought about it and saw that it was mostly spelled K-R-I. What's really interesting is the sliders material is so advanced, it goes way beyond the Christ. I mean, the Christ is 12D. Or the inner, that's actually not accurate, but in certain circumstances it is, but it's 12D, but the inner Christos, the inner God, is everywhere, you know, it's everywhere, so. It's just that the beings who are falling, they have lost that memory. Their memory got destroyed or modified, you know. When you fall in consciousness, you lose memory. And Ascension is gaining memory. So it's almost like when you ascend, there will be suddenly memories put into your brain. I said it the wrong way. There will be suddenly memories in your awareness, not necessarily your brain, right? So, and anyways, I have fasted all day again. Most of my days I do that. So I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat something, you guys. But I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here, guys. You are blessed. You are protected. Just stay with light. Don't go off into these dangerous distractions. What are you doing? You want to empower yourself truly with true, genuine psychic and chakra potential. Then you know you want to follow the guardian way. I know maybe some of you want to be naughty. That's your prerogative. But here we serve light, so thank you guys for you light workers, you empaths, you starseeds. You're standing in your understanding and power, and we develop ourselves. We're not going to just stay at one level, right? You're going to keep growing and growing and growing. We'll see each other later and like, whoa, you know, I remember when you were just doing that and that. Now you're all like finding your past lives and you're levitating off the ground. What's up? I love you, vatos. Group hug, man. Come on. What's up? Eat a cookie tonight if you want to. If you want a vegan cookie, whatever, get what you need. Get what you resonate with, homies. Yeah. Blessing, peace, inner peace, machiwa, joy, unconditional love, mochua suakas, amachi suakas, aimatsa haikiwas, hochishitsa hakamas, hamochiwa. I don't know what that is. That was weird. Anyways, good night. I love you. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Do 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 do. You got this, homies. Angels and archangels. See you next time. See you on a flip flop. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah. Disco, mamacita. Let's hit the dance floor, baby. Let's hit let's crank up the bass. Let's start getting in the flow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get some champagne and roses. What's Christos Rosa. Christos Rosa.